Hello, welcome to my channel. So we got season 2 episode 15 of Love Island Games. Let's get into it. Power Squad still squatting except for Andrea. Because she's in a couple with Josh, their arch nemesis, especially the Three Musketeers. Yeah, they don't like Josh. They don't, or not that they don't like him. I guess they don't like him for the game because they're trying to get that money. Okay. Then you got Toby and Tyreek and Asana trying to plan on getting rid of Sydney, replacing Sydney with Garby. Because he keeps saying Sydney is focused on her looks, trying to serve looks, and that he's scared that people don't see them as a threat. And he keeps saying, he's scared about people not seeing them as a threat and trying to put the blame all on Sydney. But what he doesn't get is it's a we thing and not just a she thing. Okay, so he keeps trying to blame Sydney about being weak or looking weak. Him too, because last season he was on Love Island Games. I think he went home like the first episode, so he has no room to talk. Then we got Johnny getting paranoid about Tyreek and Toby not trying to go to the finals with him, because they're trying to get rid of, all the strong guys, and Johnny's considered to be one of the strong guys. So he's getting a little paranoid, a little like, I don't know, they might try to get rid of me. And they might. But, they did reassure him that, hey, yeah, we're trying to go to the end with you, to the finals with you. So he took it. So it's basically they're innocent until proven guilty. Alright, then we got Toby talking to Garby. So he lets her know that he wants to recouple up with her. Garby, acted cool a little bit, but she did call him a Judas biatch. I'm like, that's right, Garby. Yes, he is. So, she don't really trust him, but she played it cool. But inside, she was like, heck no, for her at that point. So much so that she went and told Casey about their conversation, and Casey and her both agreed that they wanted to recouple up with each other anyway. So she also tells Casey that she wants to tell Sydney what Toby said and how he wants to recouple up with her, and that he doesn't think she believes in herself or blah blah blah, so she wants to tell her that, but not only to inform her, but kind of to hurt her relationship with Toby, to kind of weaken their coupling as well, So later on, she's like, oh, she did her a favor, but she's not really doing her a favor if part of her intent was to kind of hurt her coupling, right? Not to inform her, but to also, not to just inform her, but to hurt her coupling. So if that was a part of your intent, then, you wasn't really doing her a favor or really had her best interest at heart. So they get a tax, and it's about a Vegas night. So it's a Vegas challenge. They have all the gambling stuff there, right? But before the challenge, Garby does pull Sydney to the side because she gotta let him know what Toby told her, that he wanted to recouple up with her and not with Sydney because so reasons. Sydney was upset. She was really mad. She was not having it, because she does really like him, or she did really like him, and thought that he was being honest with her. So she's hurt and she mad, especially he keeps saying like she's not serious about a competition or whatever. So and I also wanted to say, what's up with the Three Musketeers, especially Johnny and Toby, not wanting to tell their partners like how they feel and how they feel that they can't win with them, mostly, like Sydney and Andrina when she was there. So they need to man up and stop talking, gossiping with each other, and just go ahead and tell their partners and have a good conversation, because it's not looking good. So the challenge comes around, and already there's some BS. So first, they had to sit with who they wanted to be in a couple with, and this was Toby's chance to couple up with Garby. So he tried hard. He was trying to sit with her, but Casey was right there like, nope, give me that chair. So they're going back and forth, until Garby had to put her foot down and push his behind and say, "What's wrong with you?" She was yelling at him. So I'm like, "Yep, he needed that." Then he going over there to Sydney. Then he had to go over there to Sydney with her newfound info, and she basically flicked him off. So she not having it. Garby not having it. Toby, you is in a pickle, sir. Good luck. So the Vegas games, there was basically 3 different ones. I don't remember the names, but each game at the end of it had a vulnerable person. I know the first one, they had to put a ball in the couple they wanted to make vulnerable. The most balls, the couple that had the most balls in the first one was Garby and Casey. For the second one, they had to, I don't know the name. It's like a slide thing. Anyway, you had to throw like a bucket, something. And if it landed on 1 or 2, that's how much you were able to throw a wine glass in someone's face. A wine, not the glass, but the wine in someone's face. And the couple that got more of the wine thrown in their face was Josh and Andrea. And the last one was a game of chance. They had to not get the Joker card. And it came down to Toby, Sydney, and Gabby and Johnny as to who picked the Joker, and also had the most votes from their Islanders, because the Islanders got to pick who they wanted to make vulnerable, and both of them were tied, Toby, Sydney, and Johnny and Gabby. But the last determining factor also came down to chance and who got the Joker, or who got the highest card. And Toby and Sydney got the highest card, so they were safe. So that meant Johnny and Gabby were also now vulnerable. So the 3 couples at the end of the night that are vulnerable are Garby, Casey, Josh, Andrea, and Gabby and Johnny. Now, who's going home is also going down to chance, more or less. So we'll see what happens with that. I'm thinking with chance, it's hard. It might be Josh and Andrea going home, sadly, but we'll have to see. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have a good night, morning, and or afternoon, wherever or whenever you may be watching this. See you next time, and peace out.